There are several seniors playing here in today's game, 18 of them actually, but several of them really stand out. They saved their best season for last. The CAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament is less than a week away. Now that tournament is set to be played up in Baltimore, Maryland at the Royal Farms Arena. Junior defender Bjarke Adelsteinsen led the way by being named to the first team All-CAA for the second time in his career. We finished the game 20 for 33 passing for 314 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air while posting 56 yards on the ground on 16 carries. Now the Dukes came into this afternoon's game being able to finish their season anywhere from the 3rd seed all the way down to the 5th seed. He's a 6'2" freshman point guard for the University of Delaware. He's hailing from Salisbury, Maryland, and he has just received his 3rd Rookie of the Week. The Colonial Athletic Association announced that 6 of James Madison men's soccer players have been named All-Colonial Athletic Association performers for their outstanding seasons this year. Last week, 2 players, junior shortstop Chad Carroll and senior outfielder Kevin Newsom, were both named to the 2015 preseason All-CAA team. They're celebrating Duke Dog Reading Day. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a day we take to celebrate the students from preschool all the way through 5th grade who accomplished their set reading goals for the entire month of December. We also broke the JMU single season record for passing touchdowns with 24, which surpasses Michael Birdsong's 22 last season. Mike has spent the majority of his professional career on the radio with WSVA 550 AM here in Harrisonburg, which is owned by Verstanding Broadcasting. He is a defensive coordinator, like you said. He's also the linebacker coach. But before coming to JMU, he was actually working at John Carroll University, where he helped lead the football team to a 9-2 overall record. We haven't figured out what the attendance is, but as you can see, there are a ton of students here to support the Lady Dukes, and that energy has definitely helped them in their battle against the Blue Hens. It's the annual Play for K Pink Out game when the Lady Dukes take on the Hofstra Pride, like you said, at 3 p.m. right after this game in the Convocation Center. JMU Athletics is going to be holding the Great Madison Campout right here on the field of Bridgeforth Stadium for the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. The 7th annual event will include both live and silent auctions, hors d'oeuvres, open bar, and appearances by JMU coaches and student athletes. Canyon Berry is the 6'6" sophomore guard playing here out of Colorado Springs. He's playing for the Cougars. I'm here with Coach Everett Withers. Coach, how important was that touchdown going into the locker room?
Oh, it was huge. You know, we needed some momentum there, and we're not playing very good against the run, so our offense is kind of holding us right now.
What would you like to see in the second half?
Play better against the run.
Thank you so much, Coach. The Dukes are coming off of a record-setting performance last Saturday when they squashed the Spiders of Richmond 55-20 in the most lopsided outcome in the 32-game history of the series. The Dukes have won 6 games in a row for an overall record of 8-3 and are ranked 17th this week, while Elon has lost their last 8 games and is 0-7 in the CAA and 1-10 overall. Coach Everett Withers and Kurt Dudley give us some insight into today's JMU opponent. There is a very special guest attending this afternoon's game who's actually enjoying some games behind us at the Godwin Field. His name is Callan Tyson. He's a 4-year-old fighting leukemia right now. He arrived on campus yesterday afternoon and spent some time with our football Dukes and will be one of our superheroes for today's game. Sophomore Taryn McLaughlin claimed runners-up in 3-meter diving to lead a trio of standout performances on the diving boards at the Nike Cup Invitational Thursday evening in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. McLaughlin racked up 315.65 points in the afternoon's preliminaries, good for 3rd place and a spot in the evening's championship final. The sophomore stepped her performance up in her last 6 dives, earning a score of 335.90 in the finals to move up to a spot and finish just .45 out of 1st place. So how can alums become more involved in the Alumni Association?
Well, you know, I think it's really important that we've got some great alumni chapters out throughout the country. And so if you look around, you're going to find people, and it's going to make a direct connection to people in your area. So we want you to go out and get involved. If they're having an event, go out and try it out, check it out, meet some people. And that connection, just like it feels home here at JMU, you're going to feel home in your own town, and you can get involved that way. And then through experiences, you'll find different ways to get involved, both off campus and on campus. So many events that office does. They really, really do a great job trying to engage every alumni.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So speaking of alumni,
Sure.
do you have any relation to the JMU alum Tyler Snow? He was a defensive end. Anything? Any connection?
I'm going to say he's my cousin because
Okay.
we did some work together last year. We decided, hey, let's be cousins. No official relationship, but I feel like Tyler and I, we're bonded. We're good. So.
Oh, definitely some kind of bond. The last name brings it all together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We are now joined by women's golf head coach Sarah Sargent. This is her first year with the Lady Dukes after spending the last 2 years at UNC Greensboro. What interested you in coming to JMU?
The facilities, the location, great opportunities here to build a women's golf team.
You yourself have been in a number of respectable golf tours. Can you give us a little insight into that?
Well, I mean, just coming from playing college golf, my goal was always to play professional golf. And
What are your future goals for the women's golf team here at JMU?
I think we have every opportunity to get in the top 50 in the country.
What are you most excited about with this team and future teams to come through JMU?
What we can offer them at JMU. I mean, our facilities, our location.
William and Mary helped the Dukes' chances of making the 4-team CAA tournament by beating Hofstra 5-3 last night. JMU plays at Hofstra tomorrow at noon with the final playoff spot on the line. The winner will get the number 4 seed for the tournament, which begins next weekend. Hofstra would have the better CAA record with the win tomorrow. The Dukes would earn the berth on the head-to-head tiebreaker. He's homegrown in the central Shenandoah Valley, was a multiple sport athlete at Harrisonburg High School for the Blue Streaks, and went on to play for the baseball team here for the Diamond Dukes and his father, Brad Babcock. After earning his degree at JMU, he continued his education at West Virginia and went on to work at several schools across the country. This past January, he was named the athletic director down in Blacksburg for the Hokies of Virginia Tech. Whit Babcock visited the JMU campus a couple of weeks ago and spent some time with Kurt Dudley. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break.
Gobble, gobble!